Hello from TreeNation.com. This is Mark Josie. Now this is the second part of the how to convert your QB78 to HPA PCP video. Okay, second part. So the first part, you see, I mounted the tank on the gun and it's really awesome. Okay, so everyone's love this idea of having the tank on the gun without having to dangle around on the table or the hip, whatever. So here we go. Okay, if you are those people who know how to work with the lines, you can buy a shorter line and just connect this to here, and it will look less bulky with the little strap here. But you know, it's better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. So all these you just need to buy and attach on, and it will just be ready. So it's so good, right? So the thing is, now after my first stream is accomplished, okay, I so like this idea because way back I hate the idea of using 12 grams CO2, and everyone knows that 12 grams CO2 is so damn expensive, so you don't like that idea, right? So you want air, HPA, or some people will use a CO2 bulk fill CO2 tank, a bigger tank for more shots. Okay, so now I want this to be less bulky. You see, this looks so not really nice, you know. Like, you can, of course, there are some stuff to buy. You can mount this on here, but it's still, you know, with a big tank around, it's still kind of weird. So let us take this out, and we want to make this thing as slim as possible. So take out everything. Let me just take the tank off and I'll come back. So this is the ultimate setup. And then you're like, what? Now we're back to the most original spot, like with nothing on the gun. Just that little coupling here with the end cap. You see the end cap. Okay, you can see the description. I'll put the link to where you can buy it. So basically I just buy it online and that's all you need. Okay, you don't have to worry about all that stuff at the back, the breech and stuff like that. Okay, those are not important. You can do it with the same stock tube, stock breech. Everything is stock. Okay, you can still do it. So just this end cap, replace your CO2 cap. That's it. That's all you need. Now you're like, you're fucking with me. You're like, how the hell do you put air in there, right? There's no way you can just, let's go. Refill. Okay, so what you need is a hand pump. Instead of buying yourself a crazy tank, big tank, all you need is a hand pump. There you go. This is a hand pump by Crossman, Benjamin hand pump. I really like this one so far. I have another Air Venturi G4 hand pump and it died. Why I like this one so much is because you can add this thingy. Okay, this is a air drying system or device, whatever you call that. Okay, all that stuff inside is the drying beads, whatever you call that, desiccants, okay, something like that. And so you just fill up the thing, and after a while you can take these and microwave it and it will reset itself, and you can still reuse it endless time. It's really good. So this thing, this little add-on, you can buy it on Amazon. It's about, I forgot how much, okay, 20 something bucks. Okay, very cheap. After that, your hand pump will pump out very, very dry air. And then the pressure gauge is large and clear so you can see it right away. Here is a quick disconnect fittings. Okay, so all you need to do is connect this to your gun, the end cap, okay, where there's a quick disconnect. And then you keep pumping, just like a bicycle pump, like that, up and down slowly. Okay, just keep doing it. And then until it reaches the pressure you want. So as I said before, with the HPA tank, you want to go below 1200 psi. Okay, so I will say pump it to about 1000 psi, maybe 1100 psi, something like that. Pump it to there, and then after you're done pumping, okay, right here, release the air from the hose, like inside this hose. Okay, you unscrew this thing, it will whoosh and vent out the air, and after that you have your whatever amount of pressure of air inside stored inside the tube. And right now your gun is truly like a PCP rifle. Okay, instead of running on like the PCP, usually have the tank running on like like 3,000 psi, but this one now holds about 1,000, 1,200 something psi. Okay, so it runs around that pressure, and then you have all the air stored in there, and you can keep shooting until there's no more air, and then you can refill again. Now, some people will be like, I don't have a hand pump. Okay, what do I do? Easy. Usually, okay, with a PCP gun, the thing is, you have a PCP gun, you buy one of these Ninja 90 cubic inch bottle with a gold regulator that's set to 3,000 psi output, right? Okay, and then you have your fill station device. So you screw this onto here, and you can basically transfer air from the huge tank, like not huge, but this compact tank, okay? You transfer air from here into the gun, and then you vent the hose, disconnect, and there you go, okay? You have air. Now the same theory can work with this setup, but because we don't want 3,000 psi going into the gun because it will burst apart, okay? We can buy a bottle. Oops, not this one. Maybe let's try that. This one. Okay, there we go. If you look at here, okay, this is 1,400 psi output regulated tank. You can buy these tanks with different pressure output. Let's look at that. This one. Here we go. We got a 1,000 psi. Okay, 1,000 psi output. Okay, so you buy one of these tanks with 1,000 psi output, and then all you need to do is like that. And where's my remote hose? Okay, you take your normal remote hose, hook it up to the tank like so, and then you can plug this into the gun and transfer air. Now the only thing is you do not have the on-off. So when you're transferring air from here to the gun, after you're done, you cannot take the hose away. So all you need is to take your little thingy before, okay, to attach this to here. And now after you're done turning it on, okay, you turn the thing off, vent this long hose, and now all the air inside the gun is ready to give you some shots. Give some good shots. That's all you need. So you can transfer from the tank to the gun. Remember, HPA only, okay? So you have a regulated HPA tank to output 1,000 psi, then it will dump air to here until it reaches 1,000 psi, then it will stop transferring. So that's why we need a regulated tank. So after that, you vent that hose and unplug it, and now you have 1,000 psi air inside the tube, and you can keep shooting. After you're done, do the same thing, top it up, and that's what you do. But personally, I would say using a hand pump is much better and safer. Also, one thing is you can use the hand pump to check how much air is inside. So when you start to pump, okay, it really doesn't take much effort, but when you start to pump, you will see how much air is inside. And also you can, like this time I want it to be 800 psi, and then you shoot and you like the result, right? Sometimes you just want it to be a little bit weaker, so you pump less air in there, maybe like say 600 psi. And then sometimes you want it to be more powerful, you pump it to 1,000 psi. So you can really customize the power level like that by pumping different psi levels. So it's really cool, and I really like this gun. So basically that's what this video is about. So convert the QB78 into a truly PCP rifle. And of course, if yours also have the repeater breech, right here you can use magazine and have your 10 shots of .22 caliber pellet going and go like that. Keep shooting, and it will give you a lot of shots per fill. So really fun. And the thing is, HPA with the hand pump, you don't need to pay for air anymore. No more CO2 to buy, just keep pumping, and that's all you need to do. Very cool. Okay, so thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye-bye!